What's going on, YouTube? This is Jim Afanis, aka vypermajik, and today I want to give you guys a quick and dirty method to farm blood echoes, bloodstone shards, twin bloodstone shards, and bolt paper with ease. Now, to do this, you have to have beaten the blood-starved beast. Once you beat him, you will start to notice these creatures called snatchers. They're out in the map. If you die near a snatcher or to a snatcher, there'll be this cutscene where they put this bag over your head, and they'll drag you down into a new area called the Hypogean Gaol. And it's pronounced jail, even though it looks like Gaol. It's Old English. Anyways, when you get in that area, and you saw me access that from the tombstone, you'll be able to light a bonfire as soon as you get there. Follow along with what I'm doing in the video. Now, this guy that I'm fighting, by the way, is a snatcher, in case you're curious what they look like if you're trying to find them in the game. They're called snatchers because, well, I'm assuming they snatch you to the jail, but also they have some pretty aggressive attacks that seem to lunge onto you and almost snatch you into them. Anyways, the problem with these guys is they're too tall for the map. So, as you could see, when I started, I walked down the circular staircase, and that was the first snatcher that I found. I kited him back to that circular stairwell that I was standing at, and I'm going to do the same thing for this guy. Now, they have a couple different attacks that they do. They seem to have this red energy that they almost enrage themselves with, and then they have this blue kind of vortex that pulls you into them. That may also be why they're called snatchers, actually. But regardless, if you're far enough away and you're using a ranged weapon like I am now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to walk down to the stairwell where their head hits. They can't go any further. Despite them charging at you, lunging at you, swinging at you, they get stuck in that spot. Now, I've put a note there in the game that I played. I don't know if every single note will make it into your game, but it's pretty clear where their limitation is. So if you see the note, that's from me. But basically, what you do is you're going to do a lunge attack at them and kill them. Now, as soon as you do that, turn around down the stairs. Do what I'm doing here. You have to kind of kite your way through this little hallway here because there's two guys on each side. And you want to make sure that you're back far enough so they can't hit you. And again, for some reason, these guys get stuck about halfway up the staircase. They can't go any further. They drop a ton of pebbles. So for whatever reason, if you needed pebbles, go to this spot and you will max them out. I'm actually to the point in my game where I can't even hold pebbles anymore. I have 99 in my inventory, and I have 99 in my inventory box and 20 on my character. Once you do that, kill those two guys. There's a couple enemies that lay there. They look like they're dead. There's 3 of them. They spawn in the exact same spot every time. Go ahead and kill them. Notice how much blood echo I'm getting for each of these. I'm getting about 319 per kill. There's 3 more on this side. 1, 2, 3. And now in the other room, either you can go directly behind me. I like to go around this way because it's easier for me to kite them. You'll find 2 more snatchers. So what you do with these guys is run around. You'll see them in the room right here. They're standing on each side of this table. It is possible, by the way, to get them both to follow you, but if you're afraid of dying, and you saw how much health they hit me for, how much health I lost, rather, when they hit me once, if you're afraid of dying, just take your time and work your way back. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly walk back. And just to show you guys actually how close you need to be, I'm actually going to walk a little bit too far and desync them. So if you walk away too far, obviously the camera will unlock. So it's kind of hard to tell if you can't get him or not. But you could see I broke line of sight, and I'm standing here waiting. He doesn't follow me. I just wanted to show you guys how close you have to be. So I'm going to run down here and grab him. He's already running back. And you want to be close. Now, very similar to the first set of snatchers that you fought in the stairwell, these guys are too tall to get through the top of the staircase. So slowly walk them back. And just make sure you're locked on them. You can also shoot if you have the if you're using a handgun, if they're starting to get far away. The blunderbuss doesn't work so well because the spread pattern is just a little too wide. But just walk them back to the staircase, and they'll lunge at you. But right here where that archway is, where that right where they're walking through, they actually get a little bit closer to me, they cannot proceed. So again, regardless if they do any kind of lunge attack or any kind of regular attack, that's where they stop. And you can just have at it right here and just keep wailing on them. The best part about this is after you clear out these sets of guys, turn around, go back up to the lantern, head back to the Hunter's Dream, come back here, rinse, repeat. You will be very wealthy and you'll get tons of materials to level up your weapons. I hope this guide helps you. Happy hunting. As always, do me a favor, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And until then, I will see you guys on the other side.